Ora, Scorpio, this is your reading for the new moon in Cancer happening as we speak. Oh God, did I press that little button? I think I did. Yes, I did. The Wild Witch of the West coming to you today for this lovely Cancerian new moon. And look, thanks for joining me. Thanks for liking and sharing, subscribing, commenting. Fabulous stuff. And thanks for your comments the last time because the sound was so low, and I'm just hoping it's doing its thing a bit more this time. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, Scorpio. We'll see what's on the storyline today, and I'm using Brian Froud's Pixie and Fairy Oracle to begin with for a change. So we've just mixed it, turned it around the other way. Look at any titles that may stand out for you as well. Let's see what is happening. Yeah, itchy. So as always, we'll go through and clarify and see what's going on, Scorpio. It feels like a nice time. I'm enjoying it thus far, even though it is the 18th today. Anyway, it's a beautiful day here, which is great. Let's see. So we've got the lovely honesty card. This is a card which speaks of expressing honestly from the heart. We've got a frequency going on here, and a lot of the time consciously, of course, we're not aware of it, but when we're in close proximity to others, we pick up on their heart frequency, I guess, whether we're conscious of that or not. But this is about free and heartfelt expression. It's a beautiful card. We then have the gotcha card, which is a bit of a surprise. Is someone eyeing you up, or is someone thinking about you, from the past? From your past. Someone watching you on social media or something like that. But this can also be quite a surprise, can't it? The more kind of Scorpio, I think sometimes the more heart focused we are, it can really zuzz up, make our intuitive capabilities a lot sharper. From my experience, find that can be the case. And as we see here, we've got the Singer of Intuition, which is about that high octane intuitive hits, feeling, whether you see guidance has been coming from elsewhere, from something external source, or from your own sense of what your higher self is, or your other self, whatever. Intuition, we know it when we get it, and often we ignore it, or we don't, whatever. But it's a powerful thing. So this lights up all our little feeling centers, and in fact, I think humans are becoming more sensitized, more aware of the importance of the heart and the intuitive senses. Excuse me, Scorpio. Then we've got Ilb the Retriever, beautiful little Ilb with his wee pearl or eyeball. This is about things being returned to you from the past, whether they be emotions, insights, memory, people, something you felt you lost, a soul fragment, one of many. We call it back. That sense of, or that idea of the holism, and to encourage that, to seek that out more so. Scorpio. So within 4 cards, it's kind of quite deep, really, isn't it? Starting with the beautiful honesty card. So let us clarify, Scorpio. Let us clarify. Honesty. Heart frequency. Beaming out there. It's, oh, electric. So we've got a whole lot of things coming out. It's electric. It's electrical, right? We've got the Queen of Wands, powerhouse queen. We've got that beautiful sunflower here, because this is all about will. It's all about getting what you want, what you need. The power of action. It's as if, Scorpio, you're sending out a frequency, and it's been noticed, it's been picked up on. If you think you're not being heard, you are being heard. With that Queen, we have the 9 of Discs, which is a wonderful card about, surrounding ourselves with what we value. This is a solitary card, and therein lies the idea of maybe there's a hint of loneliness. So in terms of that thing of being, the idea of being heard and of being seen, you certainly are. The gotcha card, please, for Scorpio. This little seeing card, or a surprise. It does feel like something coming back from the past. Let's just see. Let us see, Scorpio. It's kind of interesting doing these in a reversal, like the decks, because I get used to using them in a particular way. Excuse me. So someone's seeing what you're doing, Scorpio, what you're radiating. Someone is noticing it. We get the Chariot, balance. Is this the new Scorpio? Is this the new approach? This is really works in motion here. We're giving, especially with that Queen of Wands, we're giving form to what has been formless. We're giving form to something, whether it was seen before or not. We're giving actual form to it now, Scorpio, whatever that happens to be for you. The Chariot can only move in full balance here. And it comes streaming. I mean, I just kind of see it from out of formless oceans, out of the seas of the Great Mother, Binah, in full balance, in full motion. Someone's seeing that. It's like somehow this heart-based way of expressing is showing itself. Let's look at, it is. Victory, hello. Now we're working together. Cards, now we're working. We've got the 6 of Wands. We are being seen. We not only know our own value, but we're seeing it reflected back at us from others. Others are seeing your value here. You've seen it, and here you surrounded yourself with what you value. Was there something you forgot about in that, Scorpio? Is that you are of value. You're the primary value, right? This is what's sort of coming on through this reading. That 6 of Wands is a card of great success. Great success. To be seen. Anyway, let's focus on the Singer of Intuition. It's a beautiful card. As I said, maybe this new level of honest expression, not to say that it wasn't before, has heightened and upped your ability to intuit, to hear that guidance, your own guidance. Singer of intuition. I'm just finding it hard to focus in this reading. Singer of intuition. Wow. Gosh, we've got quite a few here. Look, this 9 of Cups. Another 9. There's a completion involved in all the 9s, like a coming to the end of that suit, A kind of chance to wrap up. 9 of Cups, we know what makes us happy. It can be the most simplest things. It can be one of the most difficult things to understand on a personal level is, what makes me happy? You ask that question to yourself. What makes me happy? Certainly these days, like, hello, very difficult for some people to know what actually does truly make them happy, and that can change, from year to year or whatever. Intuition, what makes us happy? 9 of Cups. We've got a whole lot here. Balance, maybe. Justice. Something's righting itself, Scorpio. Something is rebalancing in this process, whether on a physical level, someone's seeing you, from the past or whatever, they're returning, it's you returning to a position where you are seen to be of value, where possibly in the past you didn't expose a lot of stuff, especially in that honesty card. Anyway, I'm getting carried away with this because it's quite full on. Justice, a rebalancing, a trusting that you know what makes you happy. Trusting that. Trusting your gut. As I said, with the Chariot, works in motion, bringing things into form. Can't do that unless it's totally balanced in the Chariot. So anyway, I'm bouncing around here. So we had that 9 of Cups, Justice card, Wheel of Fortune. We get another spin of the wheel. So this is the new cycle too. Fortune. Emphasis on fortune. And then the amazing Tower. It's like you're upping your ante. New insights, new information coming through, a new awareness of your abilities, Scorpio, is what I see. And other people are seeing that too, because there's a lot of feeling of success here. Something returning from the past. This is a relief. No, I won't get one more. I've got two. Ilb the Retriever. Something returning from the past. There's a ditching of being, the lone, the no man is an island, as the saying goes. It's one thing to be surrounded by the things that you value. But what about people seeing your value? It's about that too. I know I'm repeating myself a bit, but anyway, so Ilb the Retriever, about things returning to you that you felt that you'd lost, or things returning from the past. We have a 10 of Wands. Looking back, maybe this no man is an island, but I can do it. was a burden for you and you got rid of it because you realised, Scorpio, just a suggestion, that working Three of Discs, working in collaboration, working with others, others see you and others see your value. You are worthy of that. I do get you are worthy, you are of value. Scorpio, you are seeing that, you are feeling that. It's the environment that's showing you that, but it's also your ability to overcome a hurdle or two in the way that you express what's going on in your heart has been the key to this. And so in my mind, it is a beautiful reading, even though it's got an energy that's literally all over the place. And why is that unusual? I mean, why is this card coming out unusual when I say that? We've got the Magician. Moving between worlds. Moving between worlds. We are now have that wand. So we have an essential understanding, a balance and a wholeness in the way that we see our will center. We see it, we are able to express it. It's in a balance with our heart. It's a magical combination. And so we get the Magician. We also, in the Thoth deck, had two other cards coming out. Again, the Nine of Discs. A card of great independence, yet there is that small aspect of aloneness, if that's actually a word, but the understanding of strength, the understanding of the differences in our mind between, what is conscious, what is not conscious to us, how we operate, our psyche, our ego, all of that. We have undertaken that journey to understand that within ourselves, Scorpio, and so we do become a magician in our own world. On that note, take good care, Scorpio. We'll see you next time. If I'm repeating myself, take good care, and I hope you got something from this reading. On that note, it's a pretty wild reading actually. On that note, ka kite. Cheery now.